This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube, and we have a battle of the Gothic.
I brought you your own voodoo doll that I'm going to use on you. I mean, of course, the Voodoo Queen has to bring her own voodoo dolls.
I know. Where is his clothes? It's naked.
Well, I was thinking maybe
Taking on the Voodoo Queen here in this Shine match, customly done for the Hannibal TV. Lindsay Snow has had AEW matches before. Voodoo Queen has a good record lately, defeating the likes of even former AEW star Ivalice, so maybe she could beat another woman here who has wrestled for AEW. Technical act here. The arm of the Voodoo Queen. Of course, follow the Hannibal TV on Facebook and YouTube. Don't miss any of our great so technical, but we're seeing some headlocks, arm bars, wrist locks here. Lindsay Snow taking control early on against the Voodoo Queen. Wonder how many hours combined of tattoo work these ladies have. Imagine running into them in a dark alley. Voodoo Queen has taken control here and is cranking on that Lindsay Snow's head. Snow used to go out with Shannon Moore, I believe. Headlock takeover now by Lindsay Snow. It's the biceps and leg development on Snow. She definitely puts some time in the gym. Head scissors now by Voodoo Queen to Lindsay Snow. Looks like Lindsay Snow's almost out of it. Reverses the headlock. Showing some nice agility there. I think that was a 1 count. The ref, maybe I'm blind here, but I think that's a 1 count. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing the shoulders down for my. By Voodoo Queen, she's got waist control. Lindsay Snow trying to break the grip of the Voodoo Queen. Nice throw there by Lindsay Snow.
What do you say? What do you say? Give up at any time. No.
Voodoo Queen looks like she just had her nails done. Nice purple color. Working her way up. Lindsay Snow throws her into the corner. Comes charging with a back elbow right to the jaw on the Voodoo Queen. Throwing her into the other corner now. Comes charging with a knee right to the upper chest. Voodoo Queen at the bottom turnbuckle now. Snow is measuring her. Drop kick right to the face. Lots of action so far in this match. Lindsay Snow looks like she's going for a pinfall attempt. This is kind of a lazy pin. I don't know if you're going to beat the Voodoo Queen without hooking the head more. Another pinfall attempt. Just a 1 count. Oh, look at the evil in the eyes of Lindsay Snow.
That shouldn't be legal. That's messed up. Oh my gosh.
Leg drop attempt, but Voodoo Queen moves out of the way. Are we going to see a camel clutch here? Snow is still on her knees. She doesn't have the move fully put in. She needs to get Snow off of her knees, or she'll be able to get out of this. The tattoo on the side of Snow's head remind me of Luna Vachon, the late great WWE Legacy Hall of Famer. Luna Vachon, for whatever reason, they didn't put her in the main Hall of Fame, but she's in the Legacy wing with the likes of Kamala. Voodoo Queen manhandling Lindsay Snow at this point. We see a Boston Crab here, reminiscent of Rick Martel, but she tripped. Lindsay Snow trying to defend this Boston Crab. A move you don't see too much these days in mainstream wrestling, but it's extremely painful. Maybe that's why they don't do it, because your back is just not meant to bend that way. That is tremendous pressure now on the back of Lindsay Snow, who's trying with all of her might to make it to the ropes here. Lindsay Snow has escaped the move. The referee is forcing the break. Voodoo Queen looks like she's going after the Voodoo Doll. May have been a mistake. Almost got the 3 count there. She was distracted by that Voodoo Doll. Lindsay Snow tried to follow it up with a drop kick. The Voodoo Queen got out of the way. And you can hear that vicious kick to the lower back now. Lindsay Snow, now she's getting her hair pulled. These girls are going at it hard. Can't help but wonder about these tattoos on the gluteus maximus that Lindsay Snow has. How uncomfortable those must be to get. You gotta be tough. Queen is in trouble right now. Had that top rope right across her throat. Lindsay Snow measuring her up for something now. Charges with the clothesline. Didn't have a lot of power behind that. I think the match is starting to take effect. That was a harder one. Sends Voodoo Queen crashing to the mat. Lindsay Snow sounds like Luna too. Here's an interesting pinfall roll attempt. Wow, this is quite something. A full rear naked choke here now. That is cinched in tight. That is tight. But somehow, Voodoo Queen squirmed out of it. It looked tight, but she got out of it. Now it's being transitioned. It's possibly an armbar. You would not expect such a technical match out of these two, but we're getting quite a technical battle here. This is more of an MMA grappling match like you'd see in Bloodsport. Got a half Boston Crab now. Now it looks like some type of knee bar. That looks like a version of a... Landing. By the way, tap that like button as we see Voodoo Queen tapping out. Her first defeat in a while as Lindsay Snow. Lindsay Snow over the Voodoo Queen. Battle of the